Whenever their X happens, I do A, no matter what, whether it's good, bad, helpful or not. Basically, this happens and I cringe or I go into some survival strategy. So these might be places where we meet this learning zero, right? An automatic reaction that we don't necessarily want or like. We don't find it helpful, but it's still there. Then learning one would be, okay, I have this, so the same stimulus, this or situation X, instead of only one reaction, I have more possibilities, right? So I can, instead of just cringing or running away or going into survival strategy, I can joke, I can make humor, I can numb out, I can disassociate, I have all kinds of other possibilities. And of course, that's a lot of what NLP teaches us. Now, learning two would be I'm putting this X into a different box, right? I'm reinterpreting it. The X is no longer means X, and it's now Y, and I can now have these other behaviors. Like I was saying, instead of this being something dangerous, this is now something to explore. And instead of trying to find different ways to protect myself, I'm now into this curious exploration behavior. I'm trying to learn about it. So that would be like a learning two. A learning three would be now I'm going to take a whole different kind of thing. So instead of ABC, it's going to be one, two, three. Instead of DEF, it's four, five, six. And so once again, we can do this on a smaller level, like this idea of I can model somebody else. We've been talking about second position, but I could also potentially go to second position with some other being, right? And this is what happens in science fiction. And we see kids do this all the time. Anybody here who has children, how many times have you seen your children bark like a dog or pretend that they're a monkey? Humans, especially when we're younger, we have this sort of learning three kind of capability built in. And Bateson said most species don't have that capability. A spider can't really try to act like a dog. A dog doesn't really try to act like a spider. But as a human being, as a child, the child can be the spider and stuff like that. So we have this interesting capacity, and that it's also what we call modeling. And interestingly, by the way, just as an example, this kind of modeling is also responsible for a lot of genius. First of all, if you take Leonardo da Vinci was modeling birds. That's why we consider him a genius. I was trying to figure out how to fly, and he looked at birds.